Oh, this is
Um,
dead.
all right. So before we kick anything off, I have to go through a quick.
Whoa. What?
Whoa, dun 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 dun. Before we kick into this anything, Let me just go ahead and do a quick warning. All right. Before we get into it, just a quick warning. We're about to drop some foul language, hot takes, a whole lot of inappropriate jokes. But here's the deal. We're not here to offend anyone. We're just a couple of self-professed dumbasses who definitely aren't qualified to speak on most of the stuff we're about to talk about. But hey, who gives a fuck? We've got opinions. We're going to share them. It might be dumb, it might be messy, but it's all in good fun. So if you're down for some unfiltered nonsense and don't mind laughing at a couple of idiots having a good time, welcome aboard. If not, fuck it, you've been warned.
Welcome to New York, motherfucker. Suck my fucking cock, yeah.
All
You
right.
already have it this
And
week
now
because
we're
you're
not gonna go that far, but we're just
All right.
fucking around.
While I'm doing that, let me format this real quick. I need to take one. I want the grid. Nah, not that.
Yeah, you
Well,
see the wall of all the different flavors. The wall of flavor.
What's that? Hey, that's
Oh, I
fire.
can move you guys. I didn't even know I can move you guys. Huh. All right.
It's ounce
So the
bag.
shit you got up here.
I mean eighth baggy.
You exit out.
What's your feet game looking like?
My what?
What's your
Better.
foot game
All right,
looking
cool.
like? Your kick game.
Yeah,
I see them
it looks
ones
weird
on the
that
Oh,
you don't
alright,
have any
alright.
box just empty there. So next time we do it with you,
Okay.
you got to get the tablet. So at least the screen is showing what you're looking at.
My boy got the heat. I got small blacks on right now.
Too bad it's raining.
What?
Hold on. Before we start, I need to go get my rum.
Those are all beaters, bro. Those are my beaters. The top shelf is my beaters. Everything over here is my beaters.
Oh, okay.
Where did everything?
Hey, you still got some heat though for some beaters.
Oh, you talking about?
I know
where your eye went. Your eye went nuts when you saw this.
Yeah.
And when you saw this.
Yep, that was the second press. No, it's actually the cool grade.
And when you saw that.
All right, children, look at your screen.
What is that? Diplomatico?
It's that rum. You know, nigga, Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So, you know, you gotta stick to that rum.
Okay. Gotta get out. I'm not Puerto.
All right, y'all ready to go?
Okay.
Ready to go where? Where are we going? Where are we going?
All right, hold
Y'all
on.
hear me good? Just want to make sure. All
I
right,
can
cool.
hear y'all good.
We all ready to go.
All right, hold on. Before I do that, I need to get this little pregame shot. Loosen
Oh,
that
we got
nigga up
one of
real
them to
quick.
pull out. Wait, where we go?
All right, come on. We wasted a lot of time just trying to get in this motherfucker.
10 minutes, 11 minutes.
Yeah, I'm fucking watching it right now. Watch all the shit AI comes up with all this shit.
I don't drink.
I got it
You do all
too.
that?
Nah, you buy a pre-roll right there.
Yeah, I did. Don't.
Those pre-roll cones.
Now confused. Because it looks too perfect. I ain't never seen nobody roll like that.
It's not that hard. You just wave it. It just takes longer. You just gotta wave it. It takes extra 5-10 minutes.
That's what she said.
She should be lucky then.
All right,
bitch.
we're about to start this shit up in 5.
I know
4,
you thought that was funny down there.
We're starting in 5, 4, 3. All right, motherfuckers. I would like to welcome you guys to the first ever episode of the Unqualified and Unfiltered podcast. It is featuring my name is Shaggy Quesada. I got my co-host here, Big Tank Torres. I got my boy Big Eamon over here.
Tank fly all the way. Big E.
All right. Just to give a little info about everybody. I already told you my name. West Coast born, Bay Area raised, been in LA most of the time since then. Also, I'm the light skin legend, the light skin assassin, the Puerto Rican pussy pounder, whatever you want to call me. Whatever you want to call me. As long as you don't call me later, we good. Then I got the homie Tank Torres right here, Bay Area. But been everywhere: Texas, Arizona, Palm Springs.
Rolling Stone.
My bad about the noise.
If there's a desert, this nigga probably been there.
I didn't want to ruin the hat. My bad about the noise.
For sure. And then lastly, we got Eamon. He from the East Coast.
I ain't do it.
He like the Giants.
I
It
don't know
says
who
New
did.
York, but he really from Jersey. The hat say New York, but he really from Jersey.
He's not taking the disrespect.
Yo, alright, yo, you want to play games, right? Alright, we got the richest state in America right next to us, extorting the shit out of us for every fucking thing we have, alright? And we still hold our own, alright? We still got one professional sports team, so, and we about to get
Technically, I
one
got
back.
two. Cause don't the Jets and the Giants play there?
Yeah, they play there, so technically it's kind of our team. They play on our soil, our ground. They practice on our ground. Their blood, sweat, and tears go into our fucking soil.
All right,
Not
all
New
right,
York
all right,
City
I
all right,
don't
all
think
soil.
right, all
anybody
right.
in that
New
Relax,
area
Jersey
wants to
soil.
claim any of those teams.
relax,
Where were those
relax.
games won? In New
All right, all
Jersey.
right,
Those
all right, all right.
magical games. Fuck
Okay,
out
well
of here.
let's
It
keep
was
this
not one in New York.
keep
It was one in fucking New Jersey.
all right, keep this
Don't
energy
care.
for the topics.
And
Keep
there's
this
no
energy for
room
the
in New
topics.
York, bro. They built that
Once
shit on
again,
top.
all right, all
All right,
right, all right.
stop.
Hey,
Let me stop.
let's keep that for the topics. Once again, that's the boy Eamon. He over there out there in Jersey. All right, but before we get anything, just to give everybody a heads up, this isn't any. It's a show that's not necessarily have a topic, anything specific we're gonna talk about. Everybody comes in with their topics. We're gonna chop it up, and y'all let us know how y'all feel in the comments.
That was
Please
the
know that.
unfiltered part right there. What I just did, which I
Yes,
should refrain from.
yes, cool. Like I was saying, nothing in particular. Just a bunch of homies talking. We ain't talking a bunch of another shit, bunch of bullshit. If you get offended easily, it's not the show you want to come watch. If you don't, welcome. All right,
I have to set up here too. Don't worry, people.
all right. What we're gonna do now with my panel of guests, we're gonna have a little couple ground rules. One, we're gonna respect every time someone's talking, and when someone's talking and making their point, let them make the point, and then follow up. I'll be moderating. So when I say hold the mic, that means pause or hold it down. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the first topic. I think the first topic came from Big Tank Torres. And do you got
No,
the format? Do you got the format up?
no, I can't see
Yeah.
it.
All
If I
right, so I'll
do,
go ahead. So I'll go ahead and segue into this. If anybody who's been living in a rock, and I guess I've been living under a rock, we all know the Ball brothers. We all know Lonzo. We all know LaMelo. But there's one that seems to be taking a different path than the rest of his brothers. Big Jello. Big
I don't know
Jello
about
just
big.
dropped some new music. We'll have the
highly
link in the
anticipated.
bio or the link in the description so y'all can go check out his music. Shout out to Big Jello.
I think I'll refrain, but go ahead.
So the question is gonna be is because it seems like Big Tank Torres likes the song. Is Jello more likely to be successful as a rapper, or should he keep trying to do this G League shit? We're gonna start off.
Who would like to jump in? Who goes first?
Go ahead.
We'll let you go first, and then we'll let Tank come in.
All right. So, all right. I'm 28 years old right now. So,
Damn. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
yeah, no, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that even though you're
I'm
older,
older than you,
I knew that
nigga.
was gonna happen. Like it just does. As soon as you cross like 23, it's just like, oh shit, like motherfucker, old head. Like it's just the thing now. Just die young these days. Yeah, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm cool. I think I'm
All
gonna die
right,
in my hundreds.
topic.
But all
Topic.
right, regardless. All right. Yeah. What the fuck was the topic again? Yo.
This nigga, bro.
I just hit this shit.
So,
Jello.
is it?
All
How you
right,
say his name?
Jello. All
Leandro?
right. Jello is
Man,
actually he's actually a really good player. He has good off the dribble when taking a shot. Like he's a good passer. He could D up with a lot of people because of his size and his stature. You know, he's a tough player. Definitely a tough. That's probably his best attribute, his toughness. But I don't know. No. I think he has a better career and aspiration as a rapper because of just how fucking delusional people are these days when it comes to, just what the new hottest thing is. Like, if enough money gets pushed into him and like with the right image and the right song at the right time, like I think he can have way more success and way more money being a rapper than
Nigga, there's all.
being a
Hey, I don't mean to
basketball
cut
player.
you off,
Like
but there is
LaMelo
already a
already
world
did that,
star hip
but
hop
like
video.
LaMelo is the ball brother. Like it's over with. Like Jello, you're like what you're gonna have to do something spectacular to get back in the conversation of basketball.
All right, hold it down. So before Jimmy responds, I'm gonna try something right now because it says I can share my screen. So I'm gonna try that right now, and I got it queued up. What's the song? It's called Tweaker, right?
Tweaker.
That's a funny name to call that shit too.
Man, I don't even want to listen to it. I'm basing it off people's hype, like how people
All
are.
right,
Like I'm not one of
y'all
them.
gotta let me know if y'all
Just
can
saying.
hear it. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all can hear it. Can y'all see it?
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Y'all
can
can see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Let me go back then, cause
Oh yeah, we can hear it. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear
We
it.
you can hear it. All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on.
This is
Okay,
gangster.
cool. All right. I just wanted to make sure it worked first. Just wanted to make sure it worked first, cause I'm gonna queue it up right now, cause it's got an ad reading right now. I'm gonna queue it up. We gonna listen to it, and then after we gonna get everybody
Listen to it
respond.
first. We'll listen to it first, and then we'll discuss why I even brought this up.
All right, for sure. Let me see. All right, let me skip that. All right, my first cue is ready. So hold on. Give a nigga a little second.
I know I look hypocritical right now. Like I'm
Hold on.
like
Hey,
I'm
hey, hey,
dreading
hey,
what's
hey. Let's just let
You
the
got here
music.
first.
Let's let the music do the talking. Oh, let me turn it up. Hold up. There we go.
Oh, it's an official video.
What the young niggas do?
Heard that she wanna show me who she be. I'm kinda fucking with it. Show me some more. Bitch, we tatted head to toe. Could give a fuck the story wrote. You wanna tweak it up with me and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blow.
fire alarm going off in my building. Goddamn ghetto.
All right, we ain't gonna listen to the whole shit, but that was a good little enough for a taste.
Little snippet.
Yeah.
You
So
got a fire going on over there, Eamon?
sound like fucking. What is that? You gonna answer, nigga? What the?
We'll cut it.
Nah. Yo, we don't gotta cut it. This is gold, bro. I deadass set it off.
Oh, the
Oh,
Fire
you set off
department
your
is
smoke
gonna
alarm?
come. The fire department is gonna come knocking at my door in like about 12 to 15 minutes, is my guess.
Man, you better clear. They gonna get mad.
Yours.
Yo,
Nigga, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble trying to look cool like
I'm
cool
not trying to
stoner,
look
nigga.
cool. I just know what's up. I already know what's up already. Like, damn,
Well, nigga, put it out, nigga.
they don't move that fast.
Get it, but you like, all
I'm
right, do
about
what you
to.
gonna do.
I need a few more pulls.
All right, y'all.
Damn,
Hey,
they're
you
about to come to my
just know when
shop.
they come, we cutting it.
Fit.
Nah, I don't cut it. You don't gotta cut it. What?
Man, we not about to sit here
They're
and have
not
the interaction
coming
with them.
in. They're not coming in. Like all I gotta do is crack the door. That's it, and be like, "Yo, I was
All right,
cooking something my bad." That's
go
it.
crack the door. Go crack the door then.
It doesn't turn it off.
I know, but at least it'll clear it up, nigga. So the interaction with the fire department quicker. Nigga, we don't want no fucking fire department interaction on this fucking show.
On a yeah.
God, nigga, I'm about to mute you. All right. All right. While he figuring that shit out. Give me a second. All right. While he figuring that shit out, we're gonna go ahead and talk about what we just listened to. I am not in the agreement. Hey,
I'm weak, bro. I'm weak.
Eamon, we can't have that fucking ringing on the fucking podcast, dude.
I know we're screwed. So it's done.
You can't have that shit on the podcast, nigga.
Man,
This nigga, man.
all of that.
Oh God, nah. We gonna keep keeping a lot of that shit.
So what are you about to say about the song? Your opinion on what's going on?
My opinion, it's like I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. It gave me like the.
So what were you expecting from him? And is it
I was
better than what?
expecting the same little bullshit. Hold
Is
on,
it better than what you expected?
it's way better than I expected.
Okay.
Way better than I expected. I thought it was gonna be some bullshit, to be completely honest.
Is that the first time you're?
No, it wasn't the first time. So it's like the second or third. It's like second time I heard it. Cause I listened to it when you first sent that shit to me, like a snippet, like the beginning of it. I only heard the beginning of it, and I was like, "Oh, this shit sound like it's some bullshit." But then I listened to it a little more, and I was like, "Okay, at least it's not. It wasn't what I expected." But I will say this, nigga, stick to your day job.
You don't have one. Like, what is he supposed to do?
No, he do. He just
What
one of them
is his
niggas.
job?
No, he just one of them niggas that won't accept it. He one of them niggas that can't accept that he can make money overseas. His name alone can help him make money overseas.
That's true.
But he just trying to be. I don't want to like. He trying to stay in the mix in America. He ain't after that shit that happened in China. He ain't really.
Well, you gotta think his two experiences overseas was China, and then Lithuania. Maybe he doesn't want to go do anything like that, or maybe he thinks he's that good to still be in the league. I just don't see it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
Why?
hold on. Aim and check. All right, it's still making a noise.
I just think that it's
Damn,
it's
they got it. They got it like that in New York though. Like Jersey, god damn. Like at least here. That's crazy because we got real like wildfires, and all you got to do is fucking wave your towel in front of your fucking smoke detector, and that shit to turn off. Here, like that's a full on system.
Sardines in, like, so any little thing will set this bitch up. Like, they about to come knocking on my door. I'm gonna go, hey, I know all of them. I went to school with them. I'm about to say hi to my friends and say, yo,
You
my
better
bad.
off calling the fucking non-emergency line and calling.
Bro, I'm gonna say I was smoking this and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm smart.
Man, you better call the emergency line, the non-emergency line, and say,
nothing, bro. I'm waiting till they come to my room. And if they don't come to my room,
"Man, nigga, if that shit was me, I'd call them like I'd call them like, hey, so that fire alarm that y'all just got over here at such and such,
they're
such
the
and
only
such,
ones
such and
that
such.
can turn it off. They gotta come here and do it
Oh, that
themselves.
sucks.
Bro,
Yeah,
they
got
do it all the time. This is like the second time I ever did it. I did it like once last year when I moved in, and now.
All right, we'll keep checking in on you.
That shit goes off like once a week.
Hey, I want you to go like this when it's all clear. That's how we gonna do it.
That's crazy. But yeah, I think his basketball career is over. So judging by the song, I think that
Hey,
there's
no, look, I ain't saying it was bad. I also ain't saying that shit was fire. It was mid. But I'll give it some extra points because I wasn't expecting it to come from him.
fair.
I'll give him extra points for that. But with that being said, I guess everybody's entitled to a try. I guess Ed.
That's a nice way of saying no. You don't think he'll make it, but
well, since we're on the topic of artists, the next topic, we all have those artists that we like, but we know it's probably just us who likes them. Like me, a good example of an artist that I fuck with that I don't hear too many people fuck with, but I think he hard, especially like in high school and shit, was Dizzy Wright. I was a huge Dizzy Wright fan in high school.
You look like one.
Him, fucking Funk Volume, all them fucking Jared Benton, fucking Hobson. I fucked with all of them, but I really fucked with Dizzy Wright. Like Hobson was cool. Like if I wanted to see some like old Eminem style shit, it was cool. Jared Benton and the other dudes, Wizzle, no disrespect, but they hard. They can spit, but in my opinion, they wasn't really the main attraction. For me, it was Hobson and then Dizzy Wright. But we all know have those artists like that just don't blow up. That don't blow up to that superstar. So for Dizzy Wright being one for me, what would be one for you guys? Well, I guess for you right now, since he got a little fire, he got a little smoky problem right now.
Man, there's so much music over the years. I'm just kind of like, I don't even know who to pick from. I'll say the Joker. I thought at some point there's a guy named, or he might go by Joker Too Cold these days. But he had a series of these
Are these one of
freestyles.
these cholo rappers?
No.
Because my fiance, she's from East Lo. She's from Vatos Locos.
No, he's from Mississippi.
That sounds like one of those rappers. No
He
disrespect.
actually was linked up with K Camp at some point. But I felt like he had a cool little run with these, quote unquote freestyles called "We Do It for Fun" and something like that. And I just thought after maybe like the third or fourth one, like, oh, he was out of here. And then he just kept doing them. And then that's how he fell off. Him, and then there's another dude, Don Tripp. I thought Don Tripp was going to be one of them ones because he was on a Double XL cover back in like 2011, I believe. 2011 and 2010. And I felt like his style at the time,
Just for this section, no Diddy.
no Diddy at all.
Nah, listen to us. Don't look at that shit.
but I felt like this dude Don Tripp really had like something going, and then I don't know what happened with him either. So really, I think he talked about it with somebody where he signed to Cool and Dre, and they were actually like fucking him in the deal. Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, those are my two right there. I really felt like
another nigga I thought would have blown up, but niggas just, I guess, not. Fuck, what was his name? From Young Money.
which one?
Not Gutta.
You don't fuck with Gutta Gutta?
I fuck with him, but it wasn't. But not. Hey, Amy.
I don't know.
Are we in the clear? Give me the sign.
Yeah, no. You're on mute.
I can't hear you. You got to give me the sign.
You blip.
You got to do it. I can't. I don't know if you clear, bro. I can't have the audio fucked up. Just let me know. I can't hear you.
We don't know.
Just throw it up. All right, I accept that. All right, I'll accept that. All right, so now since they put the fire out in this nigga's apartment, the question is that we've all had artists that we fuck with that never blew up for whatever reason. Have you been listening to anything that we was talking about?
No, I had the fire department in my like
I see, niggas
from high school,
and you still smoking, and you still smoking the same shit that just turned that shit.
Standing on the chair, taking the tape off of the fucking fire things, just like yo, like any cooking going on. I'm like, nah, it ain't no cooking. It's just like this vapes and shit. But I slid the joint under the fucking hot plate, and I was like, fill the hot plate. It ain't hot.
Okay.
But this was the hottest thing under the hot plate.
Stop snitching on yourself. Why you hide it? If you ain't got to worry about it? Don't snitch on yourself. And now niggas know your hiding spot. But anyways.
Spot. Oh, wow.
Anyways.
Hot plate.
But anyways. Hold it down. So the question was, what artist did you fuck with?
Yeah.
That never blew up? Yeah, we've all had them artists like me. It was a dude named Dizzy Wright.
Well, I mean,
or Jimmy, it was a dude named Joker.
Like they have a following of like 100,000 or like big.
Nigga, we talking about, you know what the fuck we mean by blowing up.
Anybody that you've listened to in your lifetime that you thought was going to be a star and just never took off and nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happened, but I expected much more. So let me start at one. Let me give you a couple different levels. Can I do that? Can I give you like a big money level, a mid money level, and a low money level
No, I
of
like
all different? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
All right. Let me say one person, Dave East.
You don't wait before you continue. You don't think that
Yeah.
he's at the level of no?
I think Dave East is more popular outside of New York than in New
He is.
York.
He honestly is.
Cause I'm about to say, cause Dave East is pretty big out here on the West Coast. Like niggas really fuck with
You,
Dave East on the West Coast. Like on the
that's
West
all I'm like,
Coast,
wait, what?
we fuck with Dave East.
No, I'm aware. I'm aware. It's just he should be bigger than he is, and he's not. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I'm trying to say. That's what I mean. I don't mean never blew up. He blew up. So I like half answered your question. Okay. Now another person that I really think, now we're talking like real like low, like nah, not low, more like mid. 2-6 AR.
I've heard of him. Yeah. It seemed like he was gonna have a run here.
He's fire. He's hard. He is stupid hard. Another one, I thought he would keep going a little bit. Actually, I don't know what he's doing lately, so I can't really comment. But he's from North. BBG Stepper. He's young. Like they do drill music, but like it's like dance music too. But there's
It's that new type of drill.
I thought mainly 2-6 AR would get a lot more like play this year, but he didn't. But it doesn't look like he's getting it.
I think Jimmy knew exactly what I was about to say in my head. What were you about to say? Wait, hey, what was that? What do you think I'm about to say, Jimmy?
I have
What do you
no
think I'm
idea.
about to say? Say it. Nah, say it, Jimmy. Say it.
Long-winded.
Huh? Nah. Nah, that was but nah. He said he was gonna give us the three levels, three levels. You said you was cool with it. You cool with it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Nah, I just laugh every time I hear the word, I hear like the whole drill thing. I just laugh. It's not the music, it's the dancing that be killing me. I ain't gonna lie. And that's hard to say from a nigga who come from another place that got funny dances.
Do we still have funny dances though? Like, is niggas making new dances out here like that?
Look, this new
I mean,
generation is so
Jersey
weird. These niggas is
club
making
club
these make
club club music like is different. It's not like dances. It's all different types of shit mixed together all in one. Just like and it just happens. Like it's until you're there, you don't know what I'm talking about.
you know
There's
what that
no way
sound like?
somebody could have.
You know what that
There's
sound
no
like?
way someone could have rehearsed what they did, because they don't know what fucking song is gonna come on, and they'll hit it, and it's on point, bro. To every fucking cadence, all the way down. They're hitting every joint, and I'm like, what the fuck? They just
You know
go
what that
together
sounds like?
crazy, and they never heard the damn song in their life.
You want to
So
know what that sounds like?
what?
Dancing.
Nah.
You ever
Not
watch those
now.
Red Bull? You ever watch the Red
Now
Bull dances? Them niggas
Jersey
be
club music. Jersey
Hell
club
no.
music is very fast and it's
like
very
the
up
breakdancing and the
tempo,
motherfuckers
upbeat.
who be doing all the dancing
It's
and shit. Hey, I be
fast.
watching that shit on TikTok. That shit
It's
is
fast
hard.
as fuck. You gotta move quick.
All right, so okay, all right, for sure. So let's go ahead and move on to another topic. Let's keep going. All right. All right. So let's keep it rolling with the music side of things. We're gonna keep it rolling with the music side of things right now.
Yeah.
Oh, with everything that's been going on, and when the game has changed a lot. So with that being said, record sales used to be something, a mark that people used to use as far as how successful your album used to be. Like going gold and going diamond used to mean something. But now the game's a little different. So the question I'm going to propose to you is, are record sales really important when looking at an artist's work? Or is it how many people come to the show? I'm going to start this off with the Tank.
I'm gonna say that the sales today don't fucking matter. You don't even know what the fuck a stream is worth. Like, yeah, they can tell you, you know, a million streams is this. How the fuck do we know that? That's not a sale. I feel like every time I stream this shit, that should be a sale. They don't count it like that. So no, I don't think that sales matter today because at the end of the day, we see every time, like at least the past 2 years, we've seen even the biggest hip hop acts only sell like 70,000. That's considered a failure for your first week, right? From what we're used to seeing. But their shows are packed out. They're selling out their tour. Now there are some niggas out here that are canceling their tour because they can't sell no tickets, and you should be looking at them funny because how is this? How are your numbers working? But for the people that are packing it out, like people like Russ, right? I don't really listen to him, but at the end of the day, everything I see, his shows are always sold out. So I don't really know what they're counting for his numbers and whatnot for sales. But you know, his like shows are packed out, so I feel like
Because that always brings the whole like that whole what would you define as a superstar kind of thing? Like, how would you define a superstar? Because
today,
there's plenty of artists and bands who flew under the radar but are very successful. I'm gonna give a really weird example,
okay,
but the Insane Clown Posse.
cult following.
This is a group that's
They've been around forever, brother.
so under the radar. You would think these guys don't make money.
They're before Odd Future. Like, they've been around for a long time.
For sure, but hold it down real quick. But then when you look at it, these motherfuckers got their own festival. These motherfuckers were on fucking wrestling video games. I used to have the backyard wrestling games where these niggas was on. That was the only way I knew these people was from those backyard wrestling games.
That's it.
But that just speaks to the fact that these guys weren't necessarily what most people see as superstars, but
You're right about that.
held down a section of the market.
You're dead ass right about that. Yeah, you're right.
So,
they market for like a good 2 to 3 years, like just like all them on everything. You know?
yeah, like so what you can like I would say like commercially, if you want to say commercially, yeah, they're probably flops, but that wasn't their audience. They damn near had the whole market in their audience.
Yeah.
So what do you see as successful? Is it fitting that version of pop? Or is it making money? Is it how many people show up to your shows? Motherfuckers might not be buying your records, but if I'm selling out every show,
I think
that has to mean something.
It's in my eyes, it's the shows and the following, because it's like the word of mouth, and word of mouth leads to social media. People start looking shit up from word of mouth. Like, it's the people that come to the shows. It's the people that buy the tickets and come and are there in person. That is where you get your spread from, not just that's not the streams. Like, you can get 5.3 million streams and that's it. It's over it. Like, you can put another song out and it won't crack 30K in 1 month. Like, I've seen it many times before. But when you have a following like that, like, I think it's much better that way. For sure.
All right. Well, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch it up.
Better, or the having people like, you know.
In my opinion, in this day and age, I think it's more about how many people are showing up to your show. Because nowadays, motherfucker, like artists are making music knowing that they're not gonna make anything off the music. They're more doing it so they can tour.
Right.
So I think today it means more of how many people are showing up to your show.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a good example of that is shit, the Kendrick shit with the whole shit going on with Kendrick. Everybody, money wise, that shit probably ain't music wise and money wise, music wise probably ain't make shit. But the amount of people that showed up solidifies that shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a lot of people could listen to the track, but people sold out that performance. That solidified that track as one of the greatest tracks ever. So it means you can have a great song, but if you're performing it and no one's fucking singing that shit and no one's doing any of that shit, did it really matter?
True.
It didn't. In my opinion, it doesn't. In my opinion, if people don't know the word, don't know your song word for word, like I seen a video of Pharrell singing fucking that what's that song? Well, he's performing, but at one point he stops and the crowd is just singing it. That shows that that song is a certified hit.
Oh no, for sure. Like there's many artists who do
If
that.
you don't have that interaction with the song, the
Yeah,
song's
no, yo,
worthless.
Chris Brown does that shit all the fucking time. Like, Jelly Roll does that shit all the fucking time. Like you tell me, like, yo, but Zach Bryan does that. Yo, dude, these country artists do that shit all the time. Like, they shut up for a whole fucking minute, and they'll have the whole crowd sing the song, and then they'll redo it. Like it's at that level. You never seen that before? Like they'll have the crowd sing the whole song, and he'll just stand there, and they'll go, "All right, let's run it," and then they'll actually run the song. Like
Yeah.
it's really fucking cool. But like I don't know, like I don't know if that must be a weird feeling being in the stands, like singing the whole song before like songs
I
even.
don't know. I ain't never been in that situation.
Me neither.
Nah, I
So
take
like
that back. I have.
I don't know. I can't imagine like.
I can't even talk about that shit without having goosebumps. So
Yeah, it makes me feel a
I'm not even
little
gonna
off.
bring it up.
I don't want to be a part of that.
I can't even bring up the greatest performance I've ever seen
It's like icky to me,
without
all
fucking
right,
getting
like
goosebumps and low
let the
key
man
tearing up.
let the man with the plan with the guitar perform the song. Like we can chill here, listen to him. We good. Smoke our weed, drink our
Look,
beer.
here's a
Have
prime
a night.
example. Here's a prime example. I've told Jimmy this story, but I'm not gonna say it here because I'm not finna sit here and get goosebumps and tear up on camera. Jimmy knows this story. The greatest shit I've ever seen in concert. That let me know how massive, at least for us in the Bay Area, E40 is. And I've been to other concerts. No one has done the shit that I've seen E40 do at a concert. At least the performance. Like, at least the performance. Like I can't like the greatest concert moment I've ever been involved in. I can't even talk about because I tear up and I get goosebumps talking about that shit every single time.
Yo, I heard E40 was like the nastiest like bar spitter, like the way he just used to like let it off. Like
He has
sometimes
his own dictionary.
like
If a nigga
like
has his own
like
dictionary, he's
like
good with words.
not like the mic didn't catch him every time he was at his best moment. Like
This nigga said I've been
recorded forever. Like you know what I'm trying to say? Like you might have been at that concert and it wasn't recorded, but you heard him spit some shit on that mic in a
Nah,
certain
nigga, it
way.
wasn't even spitting some shit. It was how this nigga entered the show. You do not understand. I can't even talk about this shit. I'm already getting goosebumps thinking about this shit. I cannot talk about this shit. That's how fucking sick it was. I can't even sit here and talk about it because I will get goosebumps and tear up about how I fucking felt in that moment. There's no better feeling about being from a certain area than that moment. There's you don't there's I like I only like I'm hoping people could understand, but being from the Bay, Jimmy knows because he also from the Bay. Being from the Bay, we get slept on a lot. So we got a lot of pride
I feel
being
that.
from where we're from.
Feel you on that.
We got a lot of pride about being where we're from. Cause
No, I
we get slept on but everybody bites our style. And then nobody gives the Bay Area their due when it comes to creating a lot of style that is still felt to this day. Question: do niggas say hella in New York?
Yeah.
Point exactly. We used to get made fun of if we traveled anywhere saying hella.
And in
They used to look at us like we was fucking.
Jersey, they said that shit too.
And then if we didn't want to get in trouble with our parents, we would say hecka. Hecka. Get even more made fun of. But that's why when they that's why I can't talk about that moment. Cause that moment it's one of those moments where you felt proud to be from the Bay.
I mean, yo, that's just one word though. Like that word is
And
like
he ain't even rap yet. That's the craziest part.
that word is not even that unique to us. That's like a basic ass word. That's one of like 15 words that mean the same
Nah,
thing.
bro. Like, I don't know if
Hella is one of 15 words that mean the same thing. I can tell you 15 other words that mean the same thing as hella.
nah, my nigga.
Yes,
I'm
I
like,
can.
nah. like niggas wasn't even saying that shit in the West Coast. Like that's
Here, nobody was
outside of the Bay Area.
Punch Stack Tower Building with yo,
Nobody was out here saying this
a
shit.
lot, a bunch, a whole.
Cause then we had the hyphy movement, and that's when that brought that hella shit to the country. When they dropped that "Tell Me When to Go," that's when the whole country found out about the word hella. They dropped that MTV My Hood shit, and everybody found out about the Bay. That's when we finally got. We used to have to be happy with getting on MTV too. Like niggas used to. That's when we used to feel
about like
happy.
Hit My Ride and shit like that. With like
No, nigga, that's LA. No, nigga, that's LA. That's LA.
All right.
That's LA. Nigga, that's 6 hours away. That ain't nowhere close to where we talk about.
I know that's somewhere close to Oakland, but I didn't know where.
Nah, nigga, that's 6 hours away from Oakland. Like, he's from Oakland. That's like 7 hours. Cause I'm talking about 6. I'm talking about to San Jose, where I'm from. It's 6 hours from here to San Jose, where I'm from. It's 7 to get to Oakland.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea, bro. I just remember like people were saying it over here. All right, they were just saying it.
Because the hyphy movement hit when we were younger. Nigga, the hyphy movement hit when we were younger.
2006.
Yeah, and it had a massive impact.
There was a lot of California rappers back in like between like 08 and 2011 that I feel like did like something, like had like a lingo. Like,
so before that, LA had its own lingo. I only know this shit because I only know this shit, and it's little anecdote. It's anecdotal, whatever the fuck that word is. But I'm only saying this shit because my dad is from Southern California. And when I would come to visit here, the lingo would be so different as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would say hella. They would be like, instead of saying that's hella dumb, that's super dumb.
Kendrick all through high school, my entire high school career. What am I talking about? I've been listening to like LA music like my whole life. Yeah, so no,
But by that time, we didn't had the hyphy movement, so hella had already been out there.
I probably did pick up
prior to that hyphy movement, bro. I used to get made fun of by my cousins from LA, different states.
New Jersey, and I'm aware of it. I know what it is. I'm like, yo, y'all got it. I know what the fuck it is. Like, there's a whole thing to it. Like, there's a way that y'all speak. There's a way that y'all dress y'all hair and shit like that. Like, I understand. Like, but
nigga, we brought Bape. We brought Bape.
I don't know.
Yeah, nigga, at least the shoes. I'll get his shoes, cause niggas is rocking those star shoes.
I don't know about that one.
Cause I didn't see niggas start really rocking the star shoes until Pharrell started really rocking those star shoes.
Atlanta was going crazy.
Yeah,
or the Jabodes.
South. I'm gonna either give that to the South or I'm gonna give that to Wayne himself. Wayne and Pharrell.
Yeah, Pharrell definitely put the Bape shit.
Like,
Yo,
but other
Soulja
than
Boy
that,
And then
like,
Vans,
ape shit for a minute
Vans,
though.
Vans was us.
You're not,
Vans was
yo,
us.
even though
Look, Vans in hip hop was a Bay Area thing.
Wait, hold on. Before anybody keeps going, is Soulja Boy a legend in this shit?
Yes.
Like,
If it
when it's
wasn't
all said and
if it
done, like,
wasn't
yeah,
for
motherfuckers,
Soulja Boy,
he just
nobody would know how to make
shifty.
money on this internet shit.
He's shifty.
As simple as that.
Like he's been in shifty situations that make him look like you can't really tell what's really going on. But like he's actually there's a lot of vulnerability, there's a lot of credibility to a lot of the shit that he says. Like he did do a lot
Look,
of
this
shit.
what
might be a
he's
hot
done.
take, but this nigga Soulja Boy might be the greatest hip hop promoter ever.
Now he did a lot of shit. He really did do a lot of shit.
One of the smartest ever. One of the smartest ever. One of the smart him too. Smart. But
Nah,
smart.
I don't know about all of that, but he did a lot of
What?
shit.
I'm not saying in his recent years, but you don't understand. Like I don't think you really remember nigga being on LimeWire and trying to download songs, and a bunch of these motherfuckers you thinking you downloading fucking Tupac or some shit, and all of a sudden you. That's how I found the song. I found the song like that. I kept doing that shit, kept going you, and then eventually I was like, all right, let me listen to this shit. And then I listened to the shit. I showed the homies, and all of a sudden a fucking dance came out for it. Like, nigga, this was the smartest shit ever. Nigga, this shit was in hindsight, the smartest shit ever. Smartest shit ever. Don't get me wrong. The shit that's been going on lately, it goes against his record. But if we just talking about the beginning of Soulja Boy, the beginning of that shit, smartest shit
at a young
ever.
age.
This nigga shit was so lucrative. They
Like
dropped
a platform.
300 different crank that.
He created like not like he didn't create the platform, but he created the idea of the platform.
Look. How many other crank dats came out of that fucking song? Nigga, there was crank that Superman, crank that Spider-Man, crank that Road Runner, nigga, crank that white woman. Like there could have been so like nigga, there was so many different crank dats. And not even that, nigga. We wouldn't have the stanky leg if crank that wasn't a thing.
Like all this other shit, like
we wouldn't look. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You throw on crank that stanky leg in any club, any party. Nigga, everybody gonna be in that bitch. When I hit the damn floor, I know I do stanky leg. Ralph Crumpet hand and then rub across your head. They all gonna I am not saying he is the greatest rapper to ever live. No. I'm not saying that by any means. What I'm saying is if he does not happen, we do not have hip hop today. It's simple.
I would say we don't have that subgenre in hip hop today.
If he doesn't come up with that virality, we do not have a lot going on today. No, because remember, it always takes one person to show everybody you can do it.
Actually,
and then everybody can finally do it.
Nah, in my opinion right now, there's a whole nother movement that's on fire, and they're in the Michigan Flint area, and that's my favorite move. That's been my favorite movement for like the last like 4 or 5 years.
We had niggas in New Jersey cranking that in Timberland,
Detroit, like that area right there, like all of them, Rio, RMC Mike,
a lot of them.
All right, hold on. Before we get off the subject, hold on. Before we get off the subject, hold it down. Before we get off the subject, what you had to say, Tank, to the Soulja Boy shit?
I'm not rolling with that Tank about Soulja Boy and what we wouldn't have blah 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 blah. I'm not rolling with that with the virality.
Look, I'm a firm believer.
Smart, right?
Shaggy, I'll fuck with what you said.
Look, I'm a firm believer in
I don't think we would have had
everything has an order. And the butterfly effect.
The same way it wasn't for Soulja Boy. He's right about that.
Look,
like with the line
I believe.
I'll let y'all know, but I'm responding to this.
I believe that everything has a cause and effect. I believe in life in general.
Yes.
Life is there's causes and effects.
Yes.
Prior to Soulja Boy,
Yes.
the internet wasn't really used, like, at least music wise. We niggas was only really using the computers to burn CDs. Like, niggas wasn't really hopping on fucking
We
the
had MySpace.
computer no, but I'm saying to specifically look up new music. Like, niggas was
Yes,
trying
they
to figure
were.
out how to put their favorite old songs onto their MySpace page. That's what they was really doing. We was just really trying to figure out how to, and then when
I
niggas
don't
can
know
drop the
about that,
playlist.
dog. You ain't
No,
I'm
gonna tell me
talking
that.
about
that's pretty
I'm not
true. And
rolling.
then
I am talking about a
it
rapper
caught up year
only
year, faster
becoming
and faster.
famous
But
off the
in the beginning
internet.
it was slow, and he's right. In the beginning it was slow. We were loading our favorite old songs onto our CDs, and then
So hold it
as
down.
the years went on, the servers got faster, and we were able to load songs like that.
let me keep going.
Okay.
So prior to that, the internet wasn't really being used to make people a star. Soulja Boy showed that you can use your computer and your internet
Yes.
to become a star.
You're right.
He showed that even me in Mississippi, where we ain't got shit,
Yes.
I can become a star.
Okay. I agree.
So if he doesn't do that, and because we can't go back in time and take him out and figure out what would happen, if he doesn't do that, we can say we don't know if we have the kind of hip hop we have today. We could still be pumping shit out of record stores. Record stores might still be open. There still might be fucking 10 to 15 fucking record stores, but we will never know because someone discovered you can become famous off this internet shit, and you can use music. You can use that in your musical come up. So you no longer have to be in an LA or be in an Atlanta or be in a New York to to at least get yourself a little fucking spark. Because before, niggas can only reach their local. Really, niggas
Right.
can really only reach their local in like those random internet forums beforehand. After Soulja Boy, people realize, oh shit, we can reach millions of motherfuckers with this shit.
True.
And then
But
the record labels do
I
what
don't
they
think
do.
that's him though. This is why I disagree though. It's because I don't think it was just him. Because at the same time, yes, right, we were just putting our old songs onto MySpace. I don't think it's him because we were able to just start adding like new shit there. I think the evolution of what the internet became and where that shit was already going and where it's at, that was inevitable. So
I'm
I
not
don't
saying that he's the reason
that was
why
inevitable.
we all have fucking we can listen to YouTube and shit here. I'm not saying he's the reason why we have YouTube and
I know that's
internet
not
like
what
shit
I'm
like
saying.
that.
But what I'm saying
I'm
is, yes, he did that, but I don't think that he is like no matter what was gonna happen, whether he did that or not, regardless
look
somebody
if
was it
so
was
I have
gonna
a
happen
question.
for
Then let me ask you this: if Jordan doesn't exist, does Kobe happen?
yes.
How do you know? We only know Jordan happened and
Dad was a hooper
Kobe's
because of
and Kobe.
the way that Kobe's life was. His dad was a hooper. He was wherever he was. All he
Like, cause you
watched,
can say
all
if
he
Jordan
watched
never
was old
plays,
games. He didn't
is
know
the
nothing about no
NBA is
Jordan
popular
high
today.
school.
But we can say if Jordan doesn't exist, is the NBA popular? Is the NBA popular enough
Popular?
for a young LeBron to be inspired enough to play, or a young Kobe to play if Jordan doesn't play? Because
I
if
mean,
Jordan's the guy who's inspiring the next generation, and if Jordan doesn't exist, does the young generation get expired? We don't know. So the only answer we have
right.
is if he
The
doesn't
one that we
exist.
have. You're right, the one that we have. But what I'm telling you is that I'm just not rolling that, this is the way it is because this nigga did this.
I
I
think
think
it's
that
because it's Soulja Boy. I
I
think
think he
if it was
played
another nigga
I
who
think
was
he
a
played
little
a
more
huge part.
lyrical,
I'm not gonna say he didn't. I'm gonna say he played one of the biggest parts in that.
Nah, he did
But I
a
think
lot
we were
of
already
shit
headed that way.
regarding business.
Well,
He did a
yeah.
lot of shit regarding
Niggas were trying
business.
to sell ringtones at the time when he dropped. When that happened, when he did that, niggas were already chasing ringtones. It wasn't.
He has
Nobody was.
but he had the most
Nobody.
ringtone
It was
sold.
that. It was that. We want the ringtone.
Yeah, no,
That's what he was
No, but the
chasing.
point I'm bringing is we would like the point that I'm bringing up is we wouldn't have.
created a lot of
I think
shit.
No, we would have the independent
He
niggas.
came
I
up with
understand.
a lot of
Like,
shit that
drop
had
wherever
nothing to do with
you're from.
rapping. It had everything surrounding rap to get the rap out dispersed. Like,
I'm not wrong.
for real, no, he really did have a lot of ideas.
That's why I asked if he was a legend, because I do think he's a legend in this shit. But like,
In
far
that,
I think
but when it comes to rapping,
I think he's
like,
more than
as
just a
an
legend.
MC, as an MC,
I'm not saying a legend.
No,
I'm not saying a
when
legend
we're
in
talking
the fact
MC,
like his
I'm
music
talking
was the
Big
greatest
L.
fucking
Like,
music in the
Big
world.
L is like one of my favorite MCs. Like, we're talking MCs like big.
But hold on. I'm gonna say this again. I'm not saying Soulja Boy is the greatest fucking rapper to ever fucking
no, of
live.
course.
I'm not saying
I
that
just
shit.
said that.
I
I just said that.
First and second to say
I
that.
am saying that you cannot tell the story of hip hop without mentioning
That's fair.
the story of Soulja Boy.
Yeah,
You
the
can't
ship.
mention it.
Yeah, the
That is
ship.
fair. Yes, but that's
That's
not
what I
you
mean.
said.
If when I have kids and if my son or my daughter gets interested in hip hop and wants to know the story of hip hop, and wants to know how it became so popular and how people were able to make money off of being on their laptop and all this shit and I'm gonna start from the beginning of hip hop with DJ Kool Herc. And I'm gonna start all the way up to show them how hip hop grew from being just a party music and some shit people coming to what it is now.
Yep.
And the bomb dicky bomb, the dang dicky. You can't like. I'm gonna show them that, but I'm also gonna show them the era, the Soulja Boy era, because before Soulja Boy, it was pretty much like motherfuckers had to move to major
was like
markets
Cheney, Air Force
to get them, or it was sell your shit through the trunk like we did in the Bay, to where you became so popular in your hometown. Yep. That other artists who were coming into tour and you were opening for motherfuckers, more people were showing up to see you open than they were to watch the motherfucker headlining. That's how motherfuckers were getting on. But now Soulja Boy
popular back then.
Might not have been the most lyrical shit, but he gave motherfuckers a roadmap, like a game plan. Like, hey, you don't have to be in those areas, but shit, here's a couple ways you can use this internet shit to your advantage. So where you can trick niggas into listening to your music and figuring out these ways to. In my opinion, he's one of the first people to really take advantage of that shit.
Right.
And you can't tell the story of hip hop without him.
I guess.
Nah, I feel that. I feel it.
That's all I was saying. Yeah. He's a legend in that aspect. That you can't tell the story of hip hop without mentioning how he opened that door.
There's a shift in the technological era, and
You're saying he opened the door.
Part of that. You can't.
I'm not saying he did anything with it besides he opened the door.
Era, from the sidekicks to the iPhones to the video games to this, to that, the third, whatever new shit that they came out with, auto tune and this and that. Like he did a lot. So,
in my opinion, you're a legend is if we can't tell the story of hip hop without mentioning you.
Right.
If we can tell the story of hip hop without mentioning you, you were not in that echelon.
Anthems became popular because of him, really.
There's plenty who are in that echelon.
Became super
who weren't really the best. Who weren't really the best.
Like
fucking
used to go crazy. Shit. Like Anthems went crazy before that, but when that one hit, like ones that came after that, like were really laying it down too.
There's a lot of music that if you listen today, you'd be like, we can't look. If you listen to I love the Sugar Hill Gang. I love Rapper's Delight. I love that shit. I love it. I love it to death. I can listen to it now. But if you put that up to the standard of what we listen to now, shit is trash.
Yeah, I don't feel like music today is as.
But you can't tell the story of hip hop without it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Just like if you branch off into the different cultures, there's Cholo artists that you can't tell the story of Chicano hip hop.
This nigga here.
But I'm just saying, even then,
Right
I'm
though.
just saying,
No, right. I just thought it was funny that you went there, but yes.
but I'm just saying, even then,
That was
you can't tell the story of you can't tell the story about Chicano rap without certain people.
You're 1,000%
And they
right.
might not be people we listen to and people we think is dope, but you can't tell that story of that music without them.
Hey, don't sleep on Mr. Capone. All right, nigga.
Mr. Capone, fucking was it Kid Frost? Who else? Baby Bash.
But this nigga said Baby Bash.
Love.
Hey yo.
My fiance is Mexican. Who the
I'm
Chicano
weak,
rappers?
yo. You said Baby Bash?
MC Magic.
I can't, yo. Baby Bash is considered that? You would consider him Chicano? Like a
He
Chicano
Puerto
artist?
Rican. That's the funny thing, though. Baby Bash is Puerto Rican too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and switch gears. All of us here are sports fans. We've been sports fans for a very long time. We all play sports. Obviously, we're not pro athletes, so we ain't do shit. But we're gonna talk about it anyways.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna put that out there now before all the people say you guys weren't this, and that. No, we're not, dude. We're not.
qualified. No shit.
Read the title, motherfucker. We are unqualified to talk about this shit, but we're gonna talk about it anyways. All
I'm
right.
halfway.
What?
Halfway at this. Halfway.
What? What?
Halfway qualified.
How you halfway qualified?
Or a quarter.
I played Division 1.
Okay.
Big Ten. I mean, it kind of makes you somewhat like,
No. Question.
a little bit of both. Only my
Question
freshman.
is, do you have stats? Be careful what you say, because
Freshman.
the internet will find out.
Yeah. Yeah. For football, no. For
Okay. Let's
track.
just be honest. Let's just be honest,
For
nigga.
track field, yes. For football, no. Because I redshirt freshman year for
Let's just be
football.
honest, nigga.
I just said what I just told you. For
Cool. Nigga,
yeah,
we
so
was
for
not
track and
we
field, yes. For
all right.
football, no. Because redshirt.
Us. The bigger this shit gets, the more niggas gonna try to find out. So, nigga, be honest. Yeah. Because niggas play little JUCO, tried to walk on, shit ain't work.
Like Rutgers, not school to go to. Like, it was the worst school I could have chose to go to. It was a bad idea. I should have went somewhere else.
No, but the whole point is I don't want niggas lying about shit because niggas gonna find out.
Yo, bro, nobody's lying. Everybody that
And I'm gonna tell the internet to find out
that I did this. That like what I did. Like I was a high jumper.
Yeah.
I competed.
I believe in the internet finding out shit.
Yo,
I
bro,
believe in that shit.
type it in. Type my name in.
But anyways. All right, so we're gonna switch gears. With that. With that being said, a big topic of discussion right now is with the NFL. Currently, Saquon Barkley, I don't know how many yards he is away from getting the single season. I think the most rushing yards in a single season. I'm not sure the exact number, but it's been announced that the Eagles are going to decide to sit him in the next game to get ready for their playoff run. Now, there's a lot of mixed emotions about it. Some people think that it's fucked up, that they should let him try to get the record. It hasn't been broken in a long time. They feel like after Saquon had to deal with your team for so long, that he deserves to get this record. Now, the flip side says they have a playoff run coming up, and they wouldn't want Saquon to get hurt trying to chase that 100. I feel both have solid points. We lost Jimmy. But go ahead.
Put him in the game. Put Saquon in the game. Put Saquon in the game. Because, yo, like, it's fucking football here. Put him in the fucking game. Like, he's not going to get hurt. He's doing extremely well. He's extremely healthy. Like, he barely got to run the football last year. Like, he barely ran anywhere. He ran like a yard and a half past the line of scrimmage and then got tackled. Like, he wasn't taken off and like with energy when he was with the Giants. So, like, bro, he has mad spunk, mad energy, mad places to run, move, and put him in the game. He's gonna fucking move. Like, so I think put him in the game, give him the ball, and get the scoring record. Because and like, if you have an opportunity for a running back in your time as a coach, like for someone to break that record, put him in, put him in. And who's he at risk of getting hurt by? Like, who are they up against?
Your team
Not too sure, to be
playing the
completely
Giants.
honest.
Who?
I'm not
Playing
too
against the
sure. Hold
Giants.
on, give me a
The
second.
Giants?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, they got the Giants coming up.
Oh, bro. Oh, that would be hella disrespectful, though. Oh, man. My stomach hurt from that. Oh, man. I still
But to
want
play
him to play
devil's
'cause I
advocate,
like,
to
yo,
play devil's
I'm a Giants
advocate.
fan. I love
Hold
Saquon
on.
Barkley. Still, even though he plays for the Eagles, like, that sounds weird, but I like him. I still like him because he's a good person. But I think they should play him. I think they should play him, and he should get that record because he didn't get to do shit. He didn't get to do shit for years on the Giants because our offensive line was horrible. We had no movement for him, nowhere for him to go.
All right,
He
I'm gonna
did
show you
nothing.
something right now. Okay,
They
cool.
should put him
That's
in the game and let him
so
get
okay.
that scoring record.
Okay.
I
Okay.
really.
I
I'm
get
a
your
Giants fan saying that.
okay, hold it down. Hold it down. I get your point. I get what you're saying. I'm gonna show you something right now. And I'm gonna show you something and I'm gonna see if this maybe changes your opinion about it. Because maybe people are making it a bigger deal than even maybe Saquon cares about. But I'm gonna show you a clip real quick. Let me go back. Oh, here we go. All right. With that being said, after seeing that, has Saquon came out saying he's upset about what's going on or being sat or anything?
No, I don't think he's going to play. I just hope he would, and I just wanted him to break the record because I like Saquon Barkley. Like, and it doesn't matter that it's broken by an Eagles player to me because I'm a Giants fan. But like, just regardless, like I'm a Saquon Barkley fan, so like I would want him to break the record. Honestly,
Okay, hold on. We lost Jimmy for a second. You good? All right, cool. All right, well, if you can hop on real quick, we'll do a little outro. All right.
and that
All right.
why
Hold on
why
one
the
second,
Giants
Amy.
have to just suddenly start winning out of nowhere? Like we sucked and had the best spot, like to pick
All
one
right.
of the best players
For
in the
sure.
draft.
Hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it down. All right. Jimmy, give us an ETA. That's like estimated time you have left so I can format it in
2 or
my
3
head.
minutes.
Real quick. We were just talking about the whole Saquon Barkley being sat down for the next game after being 100 shy. Eamon says to play, but I showed him the clip of him having the chance to break a record earlier in the season and choosing to let the young guys play. I haven't seen anything about Saquon being upset. I don't know if you have, but you give me your thoughts real quick, and then after that, we'll wrap it up.
I think they should sit him because I think their mission this year, the rushing record, really doesn't matter to him. I think he'd rather win the Super Bowl, and that's their goal. Because I've seen an injury report. They're sitting basically all the starters this week. So let's say he does play, right? Just to get the record. Everybody plays. What if a couple of their starters and he goes down and he doesn't get the record? Well, now you're out, and you guys, you got to get healthy for your whatever seed they are. I don't remember. I'm sure they're gonna have to play a game in the first round, but you know what I mean. So it's probably smarter for them to
Okay.
just sit him. And I mean, it shows he's not selfish. Hey, he would rather help you guys on your run to the Super Bowl than any type of anything happening.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
that's the smart route. I just rather him take the other one.
It's all right. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how this shit ends up wrapping up. Hopefully this works and they end up winning. If not, it is what it is. Everybody's gonna have to face the music at that point. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. That's gonna be it for us today. We appreciate everybody coming through, listening to us. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. We'll have the socials and all the Twitters and all that stuff up soon. I want to have everybody go ahead and reintroduce, just let them know who you are. Shout out your Twitters, Instagram, so they know where to find you. All right, go right ahead. Or Jimmy,
And
go ahead and do.
you can
Hold on,
find
hold on,
me at
hold on, hold on, hold on,
underscore
hold on,
underscore
hold on. All right, go ahead,
underscore underscore EAMONN underscore, and you can find me at Protect the Fire, just like that. Protect the Fire.
You can find me on
All
Twitter
right,
or
Jimmy.
X, whatever you call it these days, at Tank Baby. That's with two E's at the end of that. BAYBEE.
There you go. That's Big Tank Torres. All right, you know me. I'm Shag. Y'all can find me at Shaggy Snacks 316. That's pretty much my handle on fucking everything. I don't have a Twitter. I guess I'll be opening up one soon. Yeah. But appreciate y'all coming up. I hate saying this shit 'cause it sounds corny, but please like, subscribe, follow, listen, do what you gotta do. I don't want any of your money.
Just want your
Just go
ears.
ahead and just hit the like. It's free. Just do it like. Just want your ears, want to listen to us. Any questions, concerns, comments, go ahead and leave it at the bottom. We'll definitely hit you up. Don't be afraid to hit us up on our socials. We're definitely down to talk it up, chop it up. And if you want to be on the show, go ahead and hit us up. We're always welcome to have new voices and anybody here. Don't be afraid. We don't bite. We just want to chop it up. So y'all have a good night. Happy New Year. And I hope everybody does well. God bless.
Peace.
Catch y'all later.
Hey.
All right, niggas. Y'all, I'll catch y'all later.